It's just she was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him, though he was funky. He took her down to Chinatown, and he showed her how to kick the gong around. That she was in. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with the platinum wheels. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times.
Skeletons and shivers down your spine, and shrieking skulls will sock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies speak. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine, and shrieking skulls will sock your soul and seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies speak. So misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. 'Cause spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones, they seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a Spooky, scary skeletons. skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons. Spooky, scary skeletons.
see to believe. So when you send her on, give her a kiss from me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It's just your style. You don't know what you want. It's been a while. Without a word, you're gone. We know where you go. We know where you go. We know where you go. We know when you disappear, like you're never here. Communication would be nice, and you won't have to tell me twice. But you disappear. Are you playing me? What's your game? I'd be killing it, such a shame. Are you playing me? What's your game? I'm a killer, see, won't be tamed. When you disappear, like you're never here. Communication would be nice, and you won't have to tell me twice. But you disappear.
Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they.
Come in.
Most distinguished sign, whose name we know, even in the wild Transylvania. And after you deliver the message, you will remember nothing, I now say. Obey. I am Dracula.
if I catch you by the toe, then you'll be howling in my cage. Run, run, run away, my little mouse, and if you hesitate, I'll eat you up with just one bite. You better get out of this place. Someone to interrupt my peace. I'll be the wolf that's waiting for my victim and my sheep. I see another prey, can't wait to have a taste. Extending limbs will cause you harm if you don't expect my game. You feel something strange, a hand with so much range. Arms outstretched, I'm on the hunt. Oh, ready or not, here I come. Run, run, run away, my prey. You try to beat me in this race, and if I catch you by the toe, then you'll be howling in my cage. Run, run, run away, my little mouse, and if you hesitate, I will eat you up with just one bite. You better get out of this place. Just one hand, nothing will go to waste. Run, run, run away before I beat you to this chase. You try to make it out alive, but now it is too late.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. and 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Although this is the first time I'm late, technically, this week. I usually start my stream at 8 o'clock on the dot. As a matter of fact, as Aubrey would tell you, I was about to press start on the stream, around 7:58. And then suddenly, at my window here, there was a loud bang, and what looked like a phone light shining through. I could tell it was Aubrey. She said, "Hurry, come here." I didn't press start because I didn't have my player ready. I run outside, slightly frustrated because I'm about to start the stream and continue on my streak of not being late. And I have to chase down a dog. Two, actually. Young dog, too. Puppy. Boy. A lot of energy. pretty fast. I look exhausted. Well, yeah. I'm okay, though. I would appreciate it if you guys wouldn't hold this against me. Being about 27 minutes late. Not exactly, and also, sorry about leaving all of you on hold, listening to fucking music for the last, 20 minutes.
I'd love penis, I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one, anyone.
Okay, well, anyway. Thank you, Copper is Sexy. Thank you.
I'm just a
Thank
fucking
you.
kid,
Okay.
and I got a big ass head. I'm always crying, I'm Kai.
I'm glad the puppy is okay. Dot to cab 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 dot to.
I'm not getting a fucking tattoo right now. I'm not going to get a tattoo, jackass. I would if I actually got... If I was actually late for a class because of myself, or I missed a class, then yeah, I'll get a tattoo above my ass crack that says Gavin McInnes is my daddy. I've already said that. I've gone on record saying that I will do that. I will get an actual tattoo, my first ever, by the way, above my ass crack that says Gavin McInnes is my daddy. Now, today, again, it's my first time being late since Wednesday. I have not been late once. I've streamed twice a day. Wednesday, 2-4. Thursday, 2-4. Friday, 2-4. Saturday, 2 o'clock, I was on time. And I'm sorry, right now, I'm late, 20 minutes late, because I had to chase a fucking dog down. So, it is what it is. Hey, Mr. Copper, I know why you aren't getting respect. You haven't been wearing your glasses. I haven't been wearing my glasses. What the fuck? Hold on. I haven't worn my glasses since I've been streaming. Holy shit. Jen, you're right. You're right. You're right, Jen. You're right. One second. Here we go. The lore is indeed strong with Jin. Some zone cat. It is true. I have been getting disrespected for the last week. As it would seem, I have not been wearing my glasses. Well, I've got them right here. These are the glasses, too. The ones that broke and were magically repaired on their own. They repaired themselves because my glasses are indestructible. The glasses! my full power! And I will never be disrespected again.
Taste me, try me. I'm too nice. Like to shout, like to scream.
Hey, I'm sorry for ever disrespecting you. Now that you have your glasses on, I understand. I'm so sorry. I will never ever make this mistake again. I'm sorry. Oh. And one more thing. You look like a nerd.
Hey, shut the fuck up! I'm wearing my glasses now, asshole! You can't disrespect me! Shut up! Excuse me?
Copper, can we just get one thing clear? I
What?
don't hate you as a person, just like other class clowns, insult and make fun
Well,
of you
you
to get
should-
a funny reaction. But outside this stream I feel we'd get along great. We've even had great discussions in Discord as well.
Let me explain something to you, asshole. Do you know what the blue and red lights mean? That's the police, jackass. I will send you to fucking jail if you talk shit to me online. Copper's anal prolapse. You have said a lot of mean things. Can I just say, can we please have a round of applause? Can we please have a round of applause for Jindies? Jindies, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Jindies single-handedly probably saved me from a lot of assholes commenting. You see, when I'm wearing my glasses, I am respected a lot more. Serious. I'm taken a lot more seriously when I wear these glasses. So thank you, Jen. I do not know how I forgot to have my glasses on. But Jen D's, you know your lore very well. You might be a lore hound. Good for you. Round of applause for Jen D's. Yeah. Good for you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now, listen, class. I've got some things I want to talk about today. But first, okay, shut up. First, let's do our introductions. Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Copper. I teach a class here on my YouTube channel via live stream every single Wednesday through Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. and 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I talk about a very wide variety of topics, usually falling under the umbrella, if you will, of social justice. Now, why do I talk about social justice? Well, that's obviously because the white man runs a lot of the mainstream school systems, the educational systems here in the West. Unfortunately. Now, I don't mean any disrespect to the white man, of course. The white man has earned a little bit of my respect. After I got my channel back, of course, you know, there was the whole, how do we put this, fiasco. There was the whole fiasco. You understand?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with my mouth. All right? I'm gonna put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it off!
Excuse me, Bubzuka. I am your king, but I need you, okay, if you're going to be a loyal subject.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with
respect
my mouth.
the subject of the class.
All right? I'm gonna put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it off, big
beast!
Hey, Copper, you can
Shut up!
Jen D's nuts, 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 Jen D's nuts. Respectfully.
Shut up, beast Giga Chad! You stand no chance against a Jedi Knight like me. Darth Giga Chad. Now, as I was saying, now, I talk about a very wide variety of topics. Listen, okay? The reason I talk about social justice, and I'm not going to say that the white man runs all of the education systems here in America, but I will say, however, is that, well, you know,
I love penis. I love penis. Cause
a lot of the school systems here,
anyone.
you know, it's like every time I take my glasses
I have
off,
said
this
very mean
happens.
things, but so have you.
As long as my glasses are on, I don't get interrupted. But as soon as I go,
with your toxic
I get an
social
interruption.
justice standpoints,
Has anyone else noticing this?
This is just business. Don't take it
Is
so
anyone
personally.
else?
And I'll cab.
Shut up!
Respectfully.
Shut up! Is anyone else noticing that as soon as I go like that, I get interrupted, but as soon as I'm wearing them, as long as I'm having these on, I don't get interrupted. I just keep doing this out of force of habit, and I need to remember not to do that. Now, listen, everyone, please, shut the fuck up! Now, I know that I'm a little bit late, but can we please, folks, okay, can we please talk about what I want to talk about?
You can't tell me
For
what
fuck's
to
sake.
wear.
Boobzooka,
I've been
I am
this
talking
iPod since I
right
had Kermit
now!
underwear.
I
My
said
fellow
to
classmates,
shut
I
it!
let the king talk about the subjects. Please continue, my king. I want
Okay,
to earn my
stop
sonic roll fair and
begging
square.
for your
Much love,
fucking
your fellow
Discord
citizen.
roll.
You are the best teacher.
I am the best teacher. It's very wise of you to recognize greatness when you see it, when you witness it, when you are learning from it. I am greatness. Okay? I am greatness. Class clowns are a pain in the ass. Okay? Everyone, please, just take your ignorance and just turn the volume down, okay? If this is ignorance, I want you to power it down. Okay? Power down your ignorance. Okay? I said to stop! So you stop. It's very simple. Now, as I was saying, the reason I talk about social justice is because a lot of these school systems, the ones that taught your dumbass growing up, okay, I'm sorry you were not given a better chance at a good education, but that's just, you know what, I can't help you with that. What you can do now, though, is redeem yourself. Okay, take responsibility for your fucking self, you man-child, and you listen to my fucking classes. That is what I'm here to do, is make you, mold you into better people. This is my mission, and I will succeed! Now, as I was saying, today, we are going to be talking about... Wait, no, I did not finish my point. I am going to pick up the slack for your bad teachers and your bad parents. I am going to... I take it upon... I pick you up on my shoulders, and I carry you to the land of intelligence, okay? To a better you. Not a better you, but I have the ability to mold you into better people. But you must be willing to listen, okay? You must be willing to listen. Now, that being said, folks, tonight we're going to talk about something. Take my glasses off for a second. Tonight we're going to be talking about something that involves race, okay? Now, I'm going to put this trigger warning out there right now, okay? As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and be official about this. Let me go ahead and be official about this. Okay? I'm getting a marker, okay? And I'm going to write trigger warning. This is your official warning, That means all under 18 people need to leave right now. This is a trigger warning. This is an official trigger warning. Okay, for all people who are sensitive to anything regarding race, race relations, racial insensitivity, maybe even racial sensitivity. I mean, I don't know how you get offended by that, but, you know, yeah, we're all different. We all have our, you know, life is a spectrum, and we're all kind of riding this road together. And when Copper finishes streaming, he uses the whiteboards to draw plans to break Chris Chan out of jail. Okay, first of all, don't talk about what I do with my fucking whiteboards in my own time. Okay, I'm not planning on breaking Chris Chan out of fucking jail, you absolute dipshit. Now, people.
Hey Gen Z, you can suck it. You can't tell me what to wear. Cause I've been rocking this side part since you had Kermit on your underwear.
That was your trigger. I'm not the revolting blob. I am not Copper Blob or CopperCab. I am CopperCab. Not revolting blobbercab. I'm CopperCab, okay? I am not the revolting blob. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm assuming that's some mutant or superhero or comic book character or monster. I'm here to talk about something serious, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, let this be a PSA, public service announcement, okay? If you are not here to talk about something serious, then just leave. If you are not here to calm yourself down, okay, to be cool and collected and respectful, then you need to leave, okay? We are going to be talking about something very serious, okay? Today we are going to be talking about, okay, racial insensitivity in horror films specifically, okay? We're going to be talking about horror movies, the way black people specifically have been portrayed historically. It's very sad. It's very upsetting. And it upsets me to talk.
Please continue. Much love and respect.
Thank
Your
you very
loyal
much.
citizen, Boobzuka.
That's a very sweet thing to say. Thank you, Boobzuka. Hey. Okay, I'm not an idiot. I am not. Okay,
Shut
please
your
get that fucking
mouth,
gif
you
off
big
my
mad
face.
Toaster fucking gincest-loving beta-cuckold piece of ginger garbage feet
I am not a
bread demon tyrant may soul burn in hell. Oh wait, never mind. Please invest in some Bezoos and take that plug
cock,
out.
asshole.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. I am not a fucking cock. Shut up! Copper's anal prolapse. Be quiet! Anyway, my entire village in Cambodia is gathered around our one laptop watching this stream. Is that true? Is that true? Well, hello, Cambodia. Hello to all of the villagers in Cambodia. Mwah. How are all of you doing? Hello. How are all of you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with my mouth. All right? I'm gonna put your cock in my mouth, and I'm gonna bite it off, big.
How come black dudes always being dying in horror films? Are they too dumb to survive?
I don't know how to say this word. I'm trying to say hello in Cambodian, but I don't know how to. What is Ginger Parasite saying? How come black dudes always be dying in horror? Are they too dumb to survive? Okay, see? That is racially insensitive. That is very insensitive, okay? Don't act... First of all, black people are not too dumb to survive. Black people are incredibly intelligent people. Did you know most of the things that you enjoy, music, anything culturally, was probably invented by a black person or the culture? Rap music, rock and roll, jazz music, R&B, soul, okay? Like soul music. James Brown, okay? There's peanut butter, okay? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Peanut butter chicken, okay? You know the peanut butter chicken? All of that has to, you have to have peanut butter to have that. A lot of things were invented, okay? Did you know that video games, the video game systems could only play one video game for a long time? Until a black man came in and actually reinvented the video game console and made it so you could play multiple games on it. Cartridges, CDs. Dumbass. A lot of you dumb fucking Gen Zers, millennials, okay, my generation, you don't know your fucking history, so you go around playing your PS3 not knowing who to thank. Don't disrespect black people on my stream again!
What I do with my mouth.
Quit fucking talking shit about other races. It stops now. We are talking tonight.
Gen Z, you can suck it.
I'm so sick. Cameron, Aubrey, whoever's doing that. I don't know if it's an accident or not. Stop it. Drop a 111 in the live chat right now if you love black people. If you want to show some love to black people, drop a 111 right now. To show some love to black brothers and sisters everywhere, our fellow human beings, drop a 111 in the live chat right fucking now. I want some sensitivity, I want some kindness, and I want some fucking love for our fellow human brothers and sisters in the world right now. I am tired of the disrespect and the racism that is ignorance spreading around the world. I demand better from you. I expect better from you.
Our king is not a kook. He is the best teacher and most wise person and the new leader of Redland. Stop harassing my king. Let him please stream and teach. It's free education, you idolates. My king. Should gingers be more present in horror movies? Thank you.
Should gingers be more present in horror movies? That's a good question. That's a good question. One of the few ginger characters I know in horror movies is Pennywise, the dancing clown. I don't like that gingers are constantly being portrayed, okay, as fucking clowns. Like the class clowns. People like Titanium Titty Boy Taxi. Good night, Titanium. Sweet dreams, sweetie. Well, I'm not going to say sweet dreams, sweetie, to you. Shut the fuck up, prick. Anyway, as I was saying, we need to move on and move past all of this. But listen to me. Just because you're done, look, I see people in the live chat. We need to move past racism so we can focus on progress as a species. You know, that's a nice point. That's a nice point. And let me just, are you white by any chance? If you're a white male, okay, and I mean no disrespect, I'm not racist towards white people. I'm not white, but it doesn't mean I don't like white people. I'm a person of color. I'm a ginger. I'm a person of color, okay? But I have white people in my family, okay? But let me ask you a question, okay? Just because you think, okay, as a white person, that you don't even know the experience it's like. You don't know what it's like to be a person of color living in America. In the past, however many hundreds of years this country's been around.
You know what that is?
You don't know the experience, okay? You can't.
I got a mangina. I'm all gray.
Fuck off, dude. Seriously? Like, seriously? Really? Shut up. Listen, this country, okay, it was set up against a group of people. Okay? It was set up against a group of people. It's called systemic racism, and it
why
needs
do
to
they
stop.
act like Neanderthals when a black criminal
Really?
gets owned
Oh,
by police?
really? So you're going to be a
Smart people
racist
don't burn,
now?
loot, and murder.
Blah, blah, blah,
Also,
blah, 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 blah,
52% of
blah,
violent
blah, blah,
crime,
blah,
despite being
blah, blah,
only
blah, 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 blah,
13% of
blah,
the
blah, 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 blah,
population. It's sure
blah,
nice
blah, blah,
to be
blah,
white.
blah, 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 blah. Ignorance, be gone. Does anyone have any kind of idiot repellent? We need some idiot repellent. Shut up, Jez, whatever your name is. Okay? You sound very stupid. Judging, like you come across very ignorant. And don't quote, okay, those fucking, the bullshit statistics that people always like to quote. Those have been fact-checked. Those have been debunked. And not to mention, by the way, you understand? Listen to me, okay? You know, all that aside, listen. Systemic racism is a fucking problem. If you're a white male, and I'm not being mean to you, I'm just saying, it doesn't mean you're racist, but listen. If you're a white male, specifically, drop a 000 in the live chat if you're a white male. Identify yourself as a white male. Go on. Go ahead. I'm sure you're so proud to be a white male. And again, I don't have any problem with white males. I don't. I have white males in my family. Look, after I got my channel back, after my channel was deleted, and so many people came to fight for my channel to come back, a lot of white males helped me too. A lot of white males were retweeting me, my tweets, and helping to spread the word. So, look, okay, there was some respect that was earned, okay? So I'm not hating on white males, like, I never did, but, you know.
This is my happy song. I like to sing it all day long. I'll teach you the words, then you can sing along.
As I was saying, look, you don't understand. If you're a white male, you do not, okay? And I'm not saying that this is even your fault. I mean, it is kind of in a way, not actually like your ancestors. I don't know. I'm not going to even say your ancestors. Just listen. You don't understand what it's like to not be white. So, you know, the system was built to benefit you and to help you. And I mean that in more ways than one. And I'm circling back around to the original point. Horror movies, pop culture, Hollywood, cinema, okay? Films. The majority, right? The majority of America for a long time was probably white people. So these films want to make these, you know, films that will cater to the majority and try to please a lot of people, sell tickets, make them see the movie again. Look, folks, there's a lot of racism. There's a lot of, kind of subtle hints of racism that aren't as blatant, maybe, to some that aren't woke, like myself and others. You know, if you're woke, drop a 111 in the live chat if you're woke. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you're woke. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just drop a little poll here. How woke are you? I'm wide awoke, baby. I sleep. Okay, I put a little poll in the chat right now. Are you woke? And when I say woke, I don't mean this in a cringy way. I'm saying, are you woke to the problems of others around you? Like, can you recognize the injustices that occur around you to people that are marginalized and that might not look like you? Like, are you woke? Or do you or are you sleep? You sleep. Is that what it is? I would love, answer this seriously. Are you wide awoke or are you sleeping? I'm telling you, folks. It's pretty bad. The culture has been bad, okay? And I want to talk about some of that tonight. It's weird. I want to show you. I'm gonna play a little video, not very long, and I'll pause it every now and then, and I'll give my 2 cents on it. But just watch this, okay?
Why do black people always have to die first?
Get back to work.
Today's baggage: blackness in horror films. Have you ever...
And I haven't watched this myself, by the way.
Wondered what's up with the black people in scary movies? You know exactly what I mean. Let's roll the tapes. Who wants to see a
You see what I'm saying? Look at this.
film where your play cousins get killed again and again and again? For as long as horror movies have been out here scaring the bejesus out of people, the genre has also provided commentary on America's views on race. But in recent years, movies like Get Out and Us have injected some seasoning into otherwise incredibly bland, mayonnaise, white narratives and spaces. So much so that...
Wow. That... Did you hear what she just said? The current movies, you know, some of the current horror movies that have been coming out that have been directed by black people have added some seasoning to some otherwise bland, mayonnaise-ish, okay, white film, like horror films that portray black people possibly maybe in a problematic manner. I'm not sure. But it's like, you know, to the people saying that those black actors voluntarily chose those roles to play those roles, that not necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, you know, people need to also, some people maybe are struggling, maybe they need to find work, you know, and it's like, it's not their fault. It's the directors and the writers' fault that they're writing these awful roles for POCs. Like, we need better representation. We need more diversity in films. We need people of color being put in more powerful positions in film and cinema. And we need better representation, more positive representation. Because films, okay, are going to reflect a lot of that back. And we don't need young people watching these films and being like influenced by these negative portrayals. We need positive.
You know what that is?
More.
I saw Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm on Greg.
Who is that ugly man with the crazy hair? Who is that ugly man with the crazy hair? Who is that ugly man with the crazy hair?
That is not a man with crazy hair.
Who is that ugly man with the crazy hair?
First of all,
Who is that ugly man with the crazy hair?
First of all, Doomslayer, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to ask you very politely to shut the fuck up. Do not call this human being, this individual, a ugly man with crazy hair. That is fucking problematic. Shut up. Shut up.
That there's some people willing to spend their semesters in the sunken place. Literally. Tananarive Due is an award-winning author who teaches UCLA's a wildly popular class, The Sunken Place, Racism, Survival, and the Black Horror Aesthetic. She's also executive producer of the documentary Horror Noir, based off of a book by Professor Robin Means Coleman. Due says that audiences can trace white supremacy through horror. So what's a horror film anyway?
Horror is an emotion as much as it's a genre, even more than it's a genre. It's just a wide variety of films that can feel like horror films to the viewer. From a drama like Eve's Bayou by Casey Lemons all the way to Alien, or more recently, Jordan Peele's Get Out.
What are some early depictions of a horror film?
It starts with something like The Birth of a Nation, which from 1915 is depicting Black people as the dangerous Black menace and heralding the Ku Klux Klan as the heroes who will protect.
I'm not going to put this on screen. I don't want this being seen. Actually, you know what? No, I'll rewind it. I'll put this on screen. I'm gonna put this on screen because you know what? You should see your history.
I'm too nice.
You should see how you
like to shout, like to scream.
You having a brain is as useful as you having a king of hairspray.
Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Is that right? Well, you know what I'm gonna do? How about this?
Penis, vagina. Penis, semen.
Black people are not human. Come on, teach, you can do better. Much love.
Do not say that kind wrong with you? Like, actually. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Can you people please refrain from spreading your low IQ bullshit? Low IQ
nappy hair is definitely
fucking
white.
bigots
Wearing
is
a
what
black
you are.
face, how is he gonna preach
Don't be
about
a white
race and
trash
social justice
asshole.
when it's clearly a white man? Looks like Michael Obama's lost son. Very
Conversation.
masculine with an Adam's apple if I ever saw one. Respectfully.
Stop fucking saying respectfully after every comment. Did you not see this? What's on the board here? Patience thermometer. I'm at meh right now. You want me to go to GER? Cause I'll GER. Stop it. Then I'll go from GER to shut the fuck up, and then I'm gonna get a little irate probably. Not actually. And then if I get any further than that, I'm gonna get on the phone, and I'm gonna call my Meemaw, and you do not want that. So stop. And by the way, I got the Sharpie. I got my Sharpie back. You see my Sharpie here? Can you see it? I don't know. Anyway, I got a Sharpie here, and I've written their names in permanent marker. So stop. Now, as I... Back to the video. Let's be on our behavior. John, stop. Do not put an EEE in the chat. When I say to fucking stop, you people need to stop. Do you understand me? I said to stop.
Cameron.
That man has a funny weave. That man has a funny weave. That man has a funny
Super
weave. That man has a funny weave. That
Saiyan
man has a funny weave. That man
What
has
the
a
fuck
funny
are you
weave. That
talking?
man has a funny weave.
What
That man
kind
has a
of a
funny
name
weave.
is
That man
this?
has a funny weave. Respectfully.
This is not fucking Dragon Ball Z, okay? Dragon Balder Z. Harold Balder Z. Dragon Ball, Harold Balder Z. Is that what you think it is? Dragon Balder Z? Is that what you think? And you're Super Saiyan GE Trump? Shut the fuck up, you absolute weirdo. Be fucking quiet. Have some fucking respect. Speaking of movies and horror movies, just so everyone knows, I will be doing Spooky Saturday. Horror, we're watching a movie in the voice chat. We're going to be watching, I don't want to watch this, but I'm going to go on camera and I'm going to watch the movie. I haven't agreed to watch anything, but we're going to play Paranormal Activity in the voice chat. I'm going to rent it on YouTube. I'm going to rent the movie, so we'll have a high definition, high quality stream, and I'm going to stream it on my Discord and the watch party voice chat tonight, and I'll be on camera, and we'll watch it together. Everyone who shows up. And if I get scared, I'll be on camera, you know. Don't laugh at me, though, okay? I don't like those kinds of horror movies.
I'd love penis.
Okay, that'll be at 10:31.
I'd love penis, 'cause I fancy one. Anyone.
I brought this to your attention a few days ago, and I will say again that you are not a real teacher. You do not have the proper certification to be teacher of these students. We will call the National Committee of Teacher if this is an issue again, Copper.
Shut up, dude. So go to the watch party voice chat at 10:31 a.m. CST. That's 31 minutes after the stream is over. So about a half an hour after I stop the stream. Go to my Discord. Go to the watch party voice chat. If you want to watch, you can mute. You don't have to go on camera. You don't have to do any of that. But if you want to come watch a movie with us live, it's probably going to get pretty packed. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Who knows? But it should be a fun time. And we're going to do this every Saturday night at 10:31. Because, you know, 10/31. 10/31 is October 31st. That's Halloween. So I thought it would be fun to have it on at 10:31 p.m. every night. Every Saturday night, we'll watch a horror movie for October. Anyway,
Social justice, 1, 2, 3.
What the fuck is that? What is wrong with you? Honestly, can you people ever fucking contain yourself? Can you people ever fucking contain yourself and your ignorance?
Social justice, 1, 2, 3.
Cameron, look, Cameron, I know you're from the UK. I don't know what the fuck your problem is, okay? But I don't know who's doing. You need to stop, okay? All of you commenting hateful things, okay? I have told you time and time again to shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? We're learning about
Puck have darker skin because their skin is burned by this evil soul.
Shut the fuck up, you racist piece of shit! You bigot! I am a Jedi Knight! And I will not put up with this kind of bigoted, hateful rhetoric. Shut up. Now, let's all watch the video together as a class. Do you remember in school when the teacher would bring in a TV and wheel a TV in and you would watch Bill Nye the Science Guy? Or the Magic School Bus? Okay, I didn't say class clown. I didn't say brass bus. Okay, I didn't say the magic brass bus. I didn't say that. I said the Magic School Bus. Let's watch this video, okay, as a class together. And let's learn some. And we can talk about what we watched.
Starts with something like The Birth of a Nation, all the way to Alien, or more recently, Jordan Peele's Get Out.
What are some early depictions of a horror film?
It starts with something like The Birth of a Nation, which from 1915 is depicting Black people as the dangerous Black menace and heralding the Ku Klux Klan as the heroes who will protect the American way of life.
Look at that racism.
It has to do with white womanhood.
Deuce says the characterization of Black people in Birth of a Nation is just one example of the many specific roles played in horror films. And there are plenty more tropes where that came
there's
from.
a lot.
So some of the most common tropes that you will see around Black people in horror movies, especially older horror movies, are the first to die, the magic.
Why? Why? See, I don't like that first to die bullshit. That is one of that is a huge issue. That is a huge issue.
Magical Negro who has magical powers.
It's not even that it's not even that it's a huge issue. It's just that shouldn't be a thing.
And wisdom. The spiritual guide, who also sometimes is a magical Negro, and the sacrificial Negro, who will put him or herself in harm's way. Sometimes you can get a trifecta with the magical spiritual guide, sacrificial Negro.
Now, we know the Black folks don't die first all the time. In fact, Blaxploitation horror films were full of Black characters, meaning many of the protagonists lived to see the end credits. But since Black characters are historically underdeveloped and ancillary, it's kind of easy to give them the axe. Pardon the pun. Deuce says that the Black guy dies first stereotype is a tool used to establish a clear and present danger. A danger that the main characters, i.e. the white characters, will have to heroically fight off and save the day.
Now, why is that, everyone? Why is that? Why do you think that is? As I was saying earlier, why do you think that is? Do you know? Do any of you know? What, like, no actual opinions, just ignorance? It's fucking ridiculous.
Ugh, see what I mean?
Unfortunately, because Blacks have been so marginalized throughout the history of horror and cinema, oftentimes if they were lucky enough to make it into the movie, they found themselves as those secondary characters who were going to get killed just to show, aha, this danger is real. Blood has been shed. Oh no, we have to be afraid for the white people.
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but was this whole kill the Black guy thing intentional?
The horror creators aren't really having a meeting.
I honestly, I don't understand.
I'd love penis, cause I fancy one, anyone.
What?
Why does this black chicken head look like she got
What are you talking about? What is wrong with you? Honestly. Okay, that's it. I have warned you fucking people. Where is it? Where's my fucking, where is it at? Where the fuck is it? Three. I did 3 of them. I had told you to stop. Quit fucking coming on here, okay? With your ignorance, okay? It needs to fucking stop. Right now.
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
Why is that trendy trying to be Cotton Watts? I'm
What
the only
in the
blackface
fuck
performer
are you
around these parts.
talking about?
Get this big Mike Obama-looking menace off the stream. Eat the disgusting
What
nappy
are
hair,
you
nappy hair,
talking
nappy
about?
hair, nappy hair, nappy hair,
Ah!
nappy hair.
Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that! Don't say that! People, please! Have some fucking decency for once in your lives! Why are y'all so fucked up?
Hey, Gen Z,
I don't understand why.
Can't tell me what to
All right,
wear.
what ignorance are you gonna say now?
Cause
What's
I've
the
been
ignorant comment
rocking
now?
this side part
What is
since
the
you had
ignorance
Kermit
here?
on your underwear.
Why are these comments being approved, by
Sorry
the way?
to interrupt, but I don't know if people are taking it as a joke about all colors, but they should think on how America was born and how all races come together in the first place. I may be a rotten eggs, but not childish.
Well, good. Look at that. Some semblance of wait, is that intelligence or no? I'm not sure. I'm not crying. Shut the fuck up. In the live chat. Do I look like I'm crying? Yes or no? Clearly no. I am not fucking crying. Jackass. Such a bunch of fucking pricks.
Saying, hey, you know what? The black guy should die first. The reason it was happening over and over was because those characters did have that marginalized position in the story, were considered expendable. Sometimes we're not fully created characters, for example, but done with repetition, done over and over again, it begins to have obviously a very hostile feeling.
You're getting to be a big boy.
of erasure.
We are in the middle of watching the video. We are in the middle of watching, sir.
The monsters want to
Sir,
reduce the crime rate.
excuse me.
That's
We're
why
actually
they
in the
kill
middle
off
of
the
watching
black
a video right
people.
now. We
Thanks,
do not
Chef,
have
for
time
this
for
one.
your intelligence, so please shut the fuck up. Not your intelligence, your ignorance. We are in the middle of watching a video. I have told you. I'm filling out more. My patience thermometer is getting a lot more full right now. I'm coloring 2 in at a time. Okay? I said to stop. So stop. People, please. Please behave yourselves. I said to shut the fuck up. You know,
And First to Die has gone out of fashion, and it became somewhat of a joke.
She ain't lying. The notion that black folks get killed off first is the butt of many jokes.
I'm telling you, man, the black guy always dies first.
While there certainly is a place for whacking hands in horror films, because sometimes everybody must die, Deuce says that the survivor shows our greatest human potential. And for black audiences, having a survivor who looks like you is even more critical.
Those kinds of images, I think, are very important for us, especially as black people, because our family histories are so full of stories of people who did not survive. People, you know, this person got lynched, this person got run out of town, this person died in jail. We have a lot of stories about not surviving. So horror can feel more healing and healthy a space to visit, at least, than real life.
Nowadays, Black filmmakers like Oscar winner Jordan Peele are
Wow.
helping bring horror out of the sunken place. They're taking back the genre, and these Black filmmakers have a message for traditional horror narratives. Miss us with that. In recent films like Get Out and The First Purge, audiences get to see a Black protagonist do more than just survive. They become heroes. Speaking of The First Purge, I got up with its director, Gerard McMurray. He's also known for Burning Sands and Rewind, an episode of Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone reboot. Have you always been attracted to horror films?
I always liked horror when I was a kid. I like being scared. I like watching scary movies, slasher films, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. So I always liked horror aspect of it. But as a filmmaker, I kind of got pulled into it. My first film, Burning Sands, it had I would say a horror element to it because the things that happened at night was horrific, but...
Pledging?
Yeah.
What I noticed was in The First Purge, so we obviously see the medical experiment, and then we also see the KKK masked white men roll through, and then we finally see the notion of Big Brother, right, government. So can you speak to some of the nuances of Black fear and its origins?
So, look, folks. You know what? No, I don't want to talk over a fellow POC. I'll let them talk.
You go back to the Tuskegee experiment. So we've always been fear of medical and how they've been.
Does anybody know what the Tuskegee experiments were? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you know about the Tuskegee experiments. Does anybody know about the Tuskegee experiments? Drop a 111 in the live chat. Is anyone intelligent enough or no? Anybody at all? Anybody at all? No one's dropping a 111 in the live chat. Does anyone know about that stuff?
You are an idiot.
The black man dies first clearly because it's like playing the game of dot chess. In chess
What
we
the
send
fuck
in
are
the
you
pawns
talking
first
about?
because they have nothing to love
No,
for.
shut the fuck
kind of
up!
like your testicle
Be
dot
quiet!
shaped head
Okay,
self
where are you at?
Mimi sucks.
I'm banning you from my Discord server. Say one more fucking thing. Hold on. Where are you at? Stop fucking commenting on my streams now. Quit it. Idiot. Ignorance. Pure, unadulterated ignorance. Why aren't I wearing my glasses? I don't fucking know. People, look, okay? All of you need to stop. Please, okay? Please. Be nice. Stop being fucking rude for no reason. Okay? I'm gonna tell all of you what the Tuskegee... I don't want to fuck it up. But this is an important... Well, I'll tell you about it after. Let's let this video finish, okay? There's a minute left of it, so let's let it finish.
Doing to our black bodies.
Its origins.
You go back to the Tuskegee experiment. So we've always been fear of medical and how they've been doing to our black bodies. The masked man running after us for hundreds of years or whatever. So that's been a fear, and I wanted to feel grounded so people could relate to it. Like, oh wow, this really could happen, but it's not. It's still
allegedly.
It's still a film.
What would you say is the meaning or the significance of having black and brown people be alive at the end of a horror film?
Dimitri, played by Alain Noel, I wanted to show him they able to fight back and not just be a victim. When you think about it, it's always been an aspect of purging in this country. So it's like we've always been subjected to that kind of thing. So we continue to fight. We survive everything else. So why can't we survive horror?
Gen Z, you can suck it. You can't
What the
tell
fuck
me
do you
what
want
to
right now?
wear.
What the fuck
Cause I've
do you
been
want right
rocking
now?
this
Gingers
side
are
pot since
parasites.
Kermit on your
Gingers
underwear.
are parasites. Shut
People,
up.
I want to thank
What?
you for these streams.
Well,
after a
no
long
problem.
day, one of your streams can lighten it up. Thank you, dude.
No fucking problem, okay? I don't have a problem, okay, with all of you enjoying yourselves. But I need you to stop interrupting! We are watching a fucking video right now. I appreciate the compliment. Okay, well, the lightsabers shut up. I appreciate the compliment, though, okay? Very nice of you to say. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate that, Gingers are parasites. We're watching a video.
Black horror is giving audiences an opportunity to seriously rethink what horror means. We're shifting from being the focal point of white fears to the hero, and damn it, even sometimes the villain. This reimagining of black horror is what Du calls the peel effect. She says that studio executives are starting to understand that horror films can be scary and have mass appeal, all while centering black characters.
When we see us starting to make those strides away from being the monster to being the hero, that does signal a kind of shift in perception, at least by a significant enough portion of the audience that that story can succeed. There are people who've never met Jordan Peele who directly or indirectly are getting deals right now because he exists and because his work exists. And there's a lot to that, opening eyes.
Some would argue that this is the heyday for black horror films. Directors like Jordan Peele, Gerard McMurray, and Nia DaCosta with her remake of Candyman are the new wave of horror. As exciting as this is, you're still not gonna catch me saying Candyman in the mirror.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. So, there was something earlier mentioned. Well, let's not get it. We can talk about the Tuskegee experiments tomorrow. Or actually, you know what? Next Wednesday. Because tomorrow night we're going to be playing horror video games on stream. Because it'll be Sunday. We're going to have a Sunday fun day. And we're going to play horror games. And I'm going to do a fucking... I'm gonna do a fucking sleeping stream, okay? I'm gonna do a sleeping stream tomorrow. I told Aubrey I would to make up for the ones that I didn't do, okay? Drop a 111 in the live chat if you really want me to do a sleeping stream and you're gonna show up tomorrow night to watch me sleep. Do you know how creepy you come across? Those of you who are about to probably drop a 111. Do you know how creepy you seem? Do you know? Drop a 111. Drop a 111. Drop a 111. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you really want me to do a sleeping stream. Because I really don't want to do one, okay? I really don't want to sleep on fucking camera. That is kind of weird to me. Okay, I don't sleep. In fact, I have never slept on camera. I could sleep talk. I don't know. Not to mention, by the way, I don't want people waking me up with ignorant comments like www. Okay, I would like to be able to get some rest. It's because his wife Aubrey told him to. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, Mr. Rodriguez. All of you. If it's creepy, why are you doing it? Only because I said a long time ago. I had a thing I was talking to Aubrey about. She said that I would... We had an agreement that I would sleep on stream every Sunday. Okay? Sunday night sleeping streams. I have not done this. But I'm going to tomorrow night, okay? Drop a CCM in the live chat if you really Not if you really, but like drop a CCM in the live chat if you want me to sleep on stream. Drop a CCM in the live chat if you want me to sleep on stream tomorrow night. Okay. And not okay, but like, because I know a lot of you don't like to type CCM. So if you do, that will tell me how much you really want me. Not how much you really want me, but like, that will tell me you actually want to watch me do a sleeping stream and sleep on stream. So drop a CCM if that's, you know, well, you don't have to drop a CCM, okay? Actually, no, don't drop a CCM. I'd rather some of you actually not do that. I would rather class clowns not drop CCMs. I don't want you people fucking defiling CCM or co-opting it and changing the meaning of it. Okay? It's not class clown mates. Don't change it into something it's not. If you're not a copper classmate, do not drop a CCM. Okay? And everyone can be a copper classmate. The only reason I'm saying drop a CCM is if you want to see me actually do a sleeping stream tomorrow. If you really want me to do a sleeping stream tomorrow, okay? If you really want me to do it, if you actually want me to have a sleeping stream, if you actually want me to do one, then that's why I'm telling you to drop that. But anyway, that's all besides the point. We're not talking about me doing a fucking sleeping stream right now, but I'm telling y'all that tomorrow there will be one. Same time as tonight. But I'm not sleeping tonight on stream. I'm going to be doing we're going to be watching a movie, though, on my Discord server after the stream is over. That is a Saturday night. So Saturday nights during October, we're going to be watching movies in the Discord, in the Watch Party voice chat at 10:31 p.m. So 31 minutes after the stream's over. If I stop the stream at 10. And then on Sunday nights, I'll be doing sleeping streams. But we're also going to play some video. I'm not going to just start the stream and go to sleep. We're going to start the stream. I'm going to I'm going to play some horror games. You people can pick what horror games you want me to play. I'll get them on Steam. And we can play some horror games. Maybe I'll have a little poll during the day. Maybe tomorrow morning or something. I'll put a poll on Discord in the announcements. And I'll, put a few horror games in there. And everyone can vote on which one they want me to play the most. And whichever one gets the most votes, I can play it tonight, or tomorrow night on stream. And then after the game is over, we can, do this. I really don't want to do a sleeping stream, y'all. But anyway, people have bitched and cried about it so many fucking times. So it's just like, fuck it, whatever. I'll fucking do a sleeping stream tomorrow. I just don't want I don't want Bearing to show up and say some stupid shit, okay? Like last time. Like over a month ago was the last time. People, just be cool, okay? Everyone, just be cool. Just don't wake me up tomorrow. Now, everybody, I wanted to talk. Wait, hold on. What the fuck is that? Why are y'all?
Are you guys kind of metal?
Okay, anyway. We should still have a bedtime story, Brooklyn says in the live chat. Well, we can do a bedtime story, but it needs to be... Everyone in the live chat... Drop a 111 in the live chat if we should have a bedtime story during tomorrow's sleeping stream. And if you think Cameron should read a bedtime story tomorrow night, or Aubrey maybe, I don't know, or maybe even a class clown, I don't know, drop a 111 in the live chat. Oh, we have some 111s, I see. Interesting. Interesting. What the fuck did you just say? In the live chat, Jim wants to say you. Is that right? Is that? It's not. That's not right. That's actually not right. That's actually not right. You know what? Nobody says that to me. Hide user on this channel. Bye bye. You're banned. You're banned. Fucking. You don't fucking say that to me. None of you say that shit to me. In the chat. Don't you ever fucking say something like that to me again. Anyway. 1 second, everybody. I will be right back. I need to grab something to drink.
She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him, though he was cocky. He took her down to Chinatown, and he showed her how to kick the gong around. That she was in. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with the platinum wheels. He gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times.
skeletons and shivers down your spine, and shrieking skulls will sock your
I've come in my pants. I can smell penis.
No nugs in the bedtime story, please.
Alright, I need all of you. Am I fucking muted right now? Stop! Cameron, if you fucking mute me one more fucking time.
I'd love penis. I love penis.
Am I fucking muted
I
or no?
fancy one. Anyone.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Now! Well, not now, but like... Wait, I'm sorry, what? Fluffy Sheep 117. Donated $2. Hey, CopperCab. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but like... I'm not trying to be mean to you if you're being nice to me. Hold on. Sorry for interruption, but when is Aubrey going to be done making the new Apple emoji icons that will replace the rotten eggs? I don't want to join it yet, by the way. Bad idea. That is a great idea, Fluffy Sheep. The idea of not joining is a great idea. Do not join the rotten eggs! Don't join the rotten eggs! Idiots! Idiots! Jerks! Idiots! When I say to not join something, I mean it. And what I was saying earlier when I was muted, I was saying I might have some size on some of you, okay? Physically. But I also have a big brain. Okay? Well, it's not that I have a big brain. It's not that I have size on you. I'm not size shaming anybody, okay? What I was saying was I shouldn't be size shaming people. And that's when I sat down and I said, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. Because I shouldn't be, look. I'm not size shaming anybody. Okay, I'm just saying, I'm not size shaming you on your weight or your size. Maybe you're smaller than me. Listen, and can we please stop saying that I'm fat? Do I really look fat to you? Look. I'm not skinny, but I'm not like that fat. And by the way, it wouldn't matter even if I was fat, okay? Humans come in all shapes and sizes. I am a good guy, okay? And all of you need to drop a woman one in the live chat if you love me. I could use some love right now, okay? Drop a 222 in the live chat if you don't love me. If you really just don't give a shit. But drop a woman one if there's a part of you that loves me. Somewhere deep down inside. I would hope that some of you would love me, you know? It's not that I would hope that some of you would love me, it's not that I would hope that some of you would love me, but like, you should, you know? I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. People. I'm a good guy. I know a lot of you have opinions.
I'd love penis. I love penis. Cause I fancy one. Anyone.
Voice chat tonight
Maybe
to
you
watch
can
the
glue
movie.
your pubes to the top of your head for hair.
I can glue my pubes to the top of my head for hair. I'm not going to glue fucking pubic hair to the top of my fucking head. Are you insane? Do you think I'm some kind of deranged psychopath? 'Cause I'm not. I don't sit around and draw with my poop, okay? I stopped doing that years ago. I'm not psychotic. Okay? I'm not gonna glue fucking pubic hair to my fucking head. And I can grow my hair out. Okay? I can grow my hair out. And naturally, I left my fucking drink in the kitchen. Like people, all genders, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, I'm a nice guy. Like, look what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna rent a horror movie that everyone chooses on the stream. Like, I put out a poll, and I let people pick a horror movie. I'm gonna rent the horror movie, and I'm gonna play it on stream in my Discord voice chat after the stream is over. When the stream is over, I'm gonna get dinner. Aubrey's been cooking ravioli, homemade ravioli with pasta sauce. And I'm going to have dinner, and then at 10:31, because I'm going to stop the stream at 10 in about 16 minutes from now. And then at 10:31, we're going to start the movie. Again, be sure to join the voice chat. Join my Discord. Discord.gg/CopperCab. The link is in the bottom of the description. They were coming up on like 6,000 members or something like that. Very active community, very fun. And we're going to be watching movies every Saturday night. We're going to watch a movie Saturday. We're going to watch a movie tonight in the voice chat. I'm setting up community events. Okay, I'm a nice guy. If you ever talk to me in a voice chat, I'm nice, okay? Like, seriously, if everyone who's ever talked to me privately, drop a 000. If you've ever been in a voice chat with me and talked with me, drop a 000. Only people that have talked to me. All those people, they have probably seen me be very nice. Or not they probably seen me be very nice, but I'm not mean. I'm a nice guy. You know? I'm a nice guy, people. I'm a nice guy. Alright? Now, can we watch South Park? No, we're not watching fucking South Park, okay? We're not going to be watching fucking South Park. Maybe in the future we'll watch South Park, but for Halloween, for October, every Saturday night we're going to have a spooky Saturday watch party, okay? At 10:31 p.m. after my 8 to 10 p.m. class every Saturday night. But anyway, so everyone should join the Discord server if they want to watch a movie with all of us. Or not with all of us, but with everybody who joins. I mean, you know, not many people might show up. Maybe a lot of people show up. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But anyway. Look, Brooklyn in the live chat, okay? And no one's comment deep with Brooke, okay? We don't need that popping back up in the chat. Brooklyn in the live chat said, right there, he's fun and nice for real. See, I told you, people. I'm so nice. People love me. I was even telling Brian Keener, maybe we could get a beer one day. Offline, obviously. I'm not mean. You know, I just demand respect. That's all. I just demand respect in my stream, my classroom. This is my class. I'm the boss here, so you have to listen to me. That's all. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's just a matter of fact. I'm the boss. This is my stream. So if I say be quiet, you have to be quiet. Okay? But I don't always tell you all to be quiet. Like, there are times where I'm like, you know, I'll set a 5-minute timer every now and then. I try to set one once a stream. You know, because it's not like I don't appreciate donations. That's very nice of you to donate, but you have to also be nice. If you're disrespectful and mean when you donate, then it's just rude and ignorant, and it's an interruption. So, but like, again, I'm nice to people, and again, I don't need to repeat myself. Like, it's not that I'm not appreciative, but like, I set timers. I'm nice in private. People get the wrong idea of me. People get the wrong image of me. Like I'm some tyrant. Like I'm some red tyrant. I'm not. I'm the boss. I'm not the tyrant. I'm the boss, okay? This is how the world is, okay? You get a job, you go to school, you go anywhere in the world, police, okay? Go outside your house. Even inside your house. You have a parent, you have a police officer, you've got a teacher, a principal, you know? You've got a boss, I got a job. I mean, there's authority everywhere in your life. The government, the police, maybe your parents, if you have parents with you. If you're paying for rent, you have to pay somebody's rent. You have to pay your bills, you know. You have to pay for, you know, not just electricity, but like water and heating, maybe. I'm telling you all, folks. You go to school, you have to have a teacher or a principal. You have an authority figure. This is my classroom. I'm the boss here, okay? It's not that I want to be mean to you. I'm just telling you I'm the boss. You have to listen here. Don't start with the going all deep with Brooke, okay? Let's all go. Nobody talk about going deep with Brooke, okay, in the live chat. Now stop. I shouldn't have even brought that back up. Pardon me, Brooke. Well, don't pardon me. You know, I'm not sorry for anything. I didn't do anything wrong. Floof. You... Stop joining the rotten eggs. Stop. Don't put an EEE in the live chat. It says Floof has been a fucking rotten egg for 4 months. That is not fucking cool. Oh, there's another fucking one. I just saw a little on my screen here pop up. There it is. I have the world's smallest dick butt. Has been a member for 5 months. It says here on my Streamlabs. I don't know how to mute that. Can you mute that? Is there a way we can mute that or something? I don't know what that means. Okay, congratulations. You've been a rotten egg for 5 months. Good fucking job, asshole. So fucking rude. Look at the icons. Look at G.E. Trump's little rotten egg icon. Is that an eye peeking out of it? Is there like a little red eye coming from out of the fucking green egg, the rotten egg? Is there a creature in the rotten egg? There's a creature in the rotten egg. Apparently. It's like a little Pokemon. It's like starting to evolve. It's like the little logo changes the longer you're rotten. I don't know what that is. That a thing? Is that a thing that you can use? I remember Aubrey talking about something with a good apple roll, which is what it was originally meant to be. Oh boy. I just want people, okay, to be kinder. You know? Look, people, okay? I don't want to... G.E. Trump, quit putting hashtag deep with Brooke. Right fucking now. What the fuck did that just... Wait, what was that? What the fuck was that? Was there something that was said? What was that? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is there a way to report somebody? Don't do anything like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Honestly. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pete, I'm gonna ban Pete. If I can find out who you are on my Discord server, I'm gonna ban you. I don't know if that's 16-bit Pete or not. Maybe 16-bit Pete changes his name to Swedish Pete, but I'm gonna make sure I ban you. And I'm pretty sure you don't even go to school. You're like 30 or 40 years old, you fucking weirdo. So fucking rude. What did I say about joining the Rotten Eggs? What did I fucking say? I said to not join. I said to stop joining the Rotten. I said to stop joining the Rotten Eggs. Don't put an EEE in the fucking chat. People, you're acting. Look at gingers or parasites in the live chat. People are too edgy sometimes. That's way too fucking, that's uncalled for. That is way fucking disgusting to say. You should be reported somehow. I don't know how to. You should be reported and taken off of YouTube. You people need to just... What did Gingers or Parasites say in the live chat? The Gap? I think that people get edgy due to lack of sex. Well, look at that. The incels. The incels are at it again. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to call you an incel. I'm not going to call any of you incels, okay? I'm not going to shame you for not having sex. But you want to get with somebody? Stop being a fucking prick. Stop being a dumb, bigot idiot. Stop being a fucking jerk. Okay? You want someone to respect you, you need to start respecting others. Absolutely reprehensible. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Some of you are just awful. I don't know why you're the way you are. But it needs to fucking stop. It needs to fucking stop. It needs to fucking stop. Look, people. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look. I'm a social justice warrior, and look at... I mean, I'm not trying to brag, but it's like... Okay? You know, maybe you should reassess your stance on a few subjects, okay? Can people please stop putting hashtag deep with Brooke? Brooke, Can I call Brooke on at Brooke? Let me find her. Poor Brooke. Did she leave the server? Did y'all get her to leave? Oh no, she's still here. Okay, let me call her. Let's call Brooke. Let's call Brooke. I don't know if she'll answer or not, but I don't know. I'll tell her that she's on stream. I don't want to surprise her or anything like that. And I never add anybody on Discord. She has sent me a friend request, I guess. So I sent her a friend request back. Is she not going to answer? Maybe not. I guess I'll delete her. Remove friend. I'll leave her added. I don't want to be smug. Brooke, if you're listening right now, please disregard, ignore the deep with Brooke comments. I really don't. Brooke doesn't mind. She's starting a podcast, Jindy says. Well, let's hope the podcast isn't called Deep with Brooke, okay? Although that would be a kind of fun name for a podcast. I don't want it to have that kind of fucked up origin, okay? I accidentally said, who wants to get deep with Brooke? And then everyone started spamming that in the chat and taking that out of context and making it sexual. To my knowledge, Brooke does not do anything deep. Oh, you know what? Let me not just... Why do I open my mouth? Why do I talk sometimes? Why do I talk sometimes? There I go again, saying something, and then people are going to take that out of context. Boy, okay, you know what? I think I need to just stop talking, okay? Because anytime I talk about deep with Brooke, okay, I just said I don't think anything goes deep in Brooke. You know what? Disregard that, please. Forget. Pardon me. Nothing's going. Not pardon me. Listen, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just going to stop because I have said too much. I've said some... I didn't mean to say it that way, people. I'm going to get off the stream. I'm going to go get my dinner. I'm going to chill. Please do not clip that, okay? Hashtag Deep with Brooke sounds like a cool podcast. Okay. Dave, shut the fuck up in the live chat. G.E. Trump, stop trying to get points, you jackass. Everyone stop. Stop saying Deep with Brooke. Okay, I'm gonna get on my Discord server. If you want to join us in the watch party, we're gonna be in the watch party, okay? I'm gonna go to the Discord server. I'm gonna server definite mute right now. I'm gonna go in the watch party. Everyone hop on over there. I'll be in the watch party at 10:31 p.m. and we're gonna watch a movie together, okay? Probably Paranormal Activity. I don't know what movie they chose. I'll recheck the. I will check the polls before we watch the movie, okay? And then I'll rent it. All right. Spooky Saturdays, watch parties, movie watch parties. Get your popcorn popping. You know, get some popcorn, get some drinks, get some Halloween candy. Maybe order some pizza. All right, it's 10 o'clock right now. So in 31 minutes exactly, the movie should be starting. I'll see all of you in a little bit. I'll be on camera in the Discord voice chat. Same room. And Aubrey will probably be watching as well. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see all of you.